Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Tabitha Yont, the owner of Elegant Living, and this is
Lexi.
Welcome guys. So sorry we're just running a little bit late, but it's been a little cold here and our internet is a little wonky. So let us know if you can't hear us or see us or any of the things. But we want to say welcome everyone. We're so excited to be here. Happy New Year to all of you.
Yes.
We live in Missouri and we just went through a winter storm.
We really did. I'm gonna refresh this here.
So we can see that we're actually going live. We want to make sure that we're going live before we do all of this and that things are doing okay, because literally.
We can see your comments. We went live in our private decorating group, the Elegant Community once, and we literally couldn't see anybody's comments. So then when we got off, we saw all the comments and we're like, oh my gosh.
Everybody was here and we didn't know it.
Yes.
So come on in here, tell us hello, and tell us where you guys are coming from. We love to see what state you're in and where you're coming from, because that's really a big deal to us. We love to do that. So come on here and tell us where you come from. And we always start off, if you're brand new here, let us know if you're brand new too. We love to know if you're brand new. If you're brand new here, this is our winter decor workshop. So
we're so excited.
We are very excited. This is going to start our new year off fabulous. Okay. So the first thing that we do when we do a workshop, especially in the Elegant Community, if you don't know what the Elegant Community is, go ahead, describe it. What is it?
So the Elegant Community is our private decorating group. It is here on Facebook, but it's not on the main page. So if you are with us right now, you are on our main page.
Yes.
Our decorating group is in a private Facebook group. It is closed off, so unless you have paid for the membership, you cannot see any of the information or the access to it.
But what do we do in the Elegant Community?
Yes, the Elegant Community is full of decorating. We love to tell you how to decorate, how we get our products, where to go get our products. Yes, we give feedback to each other. We have so much fun inside that group.
Yes.
Right now we are talking about decluttering and organizing your entire house. So that's so exciting.
Who doesn't need that after Christmas, right?
Everyone. You get new stuff, you don't know where to go, everything needs to have a place. So we're talking about that right now inside of our community.
Yes, so if that's something you want more of, I've been posting the last 2 days different things that you can clean and purge out and do the things like that. But if you really want to dig deeper, dive deeper,
whatever you want to do.
If you want to do that, then definitely come in the Elegant Community. Now, today, we're going to be showing you 3 different areas that you can decorate your home after the holidays, basically for winter. And this is a big struggle for a lot of people. We listen to you guys as you guys tell us what you really want and what you need more of. And that's how the Elegant Community actually came about, because we really get in there and we can dive a little deeper with your home and all your spaces. It's like having an interior designer at your door, at your back pocket. Who doesn't want that?
I would want that.
So the first thing that we do is we go into describing what we're doing there and why we do it, right?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, we're going to talk about the 5 tips of decorating for winter.
Yes.
I'm going to cough.
I'm going to go cough. Okay,
so much better now.
Before we get started, we want to just ask you guys to share, like, and comment. We are giving away a mystery scent box at the end of this week. So whoever likes, shares, and comments the most, goes through our pages, just really interacts with us, you will be getting a little gift in the mail.
Yay.
And we are so excited to be able to give this to you guys. You guys have been doing great. We do this every single month, the last Friday of the month, but for the workshop, we're giving one away on the last day of the workshop.
Which is Thursday.
Yes.
Today's Tuesday. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a little wonky about what day it is with all the holidays and everything.
The snow days have kind of like thrown me off. Like,
really?
I thought today was Monday, and it's definitely not Monday.
It's definitely a Tuesday.
Yes.
So if you guys could share, like, and comment, make sure you do that.
Yes.
But we're going to be doing that and giving that to the person that does that the most in this workshop. So that's right here on the main page. So hello. Good morning, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There's lots of you guys on here. Okay. So one of the first things that we do in the Elegant Community is we describe what you're going to be doing, which is so important. It's like, what are we doing? If we just sit here and honestly...
Oh, I thought I gave you a thumbs up.
Thank you. Okay, so if we actually just go in there and start decorating, you're going to be like, where do we get the products?
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Like, where are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Where do we get them? All the things. So we're going to be showing you step by step of how to do this and where to do it and how to get the things and all the things. So today we're going to talk about right here what we're doing. So
so the 5 tips for decor for winter. So the difference between Christmas and winter decor.
There's a difference.
Yes.
There's a big difference.
One of the first things we tell you is to put away all of your red decor. all of your Santas, all of your snowmen, all of the red, the glitzy glitter. That just kind of reminds people of Christmas. So when you walk into a home and you're like, oh, you still have red decor out, it looks like you still have Christmas out.
Well, red is generally the color of Christmas. It just is. And when people see red, kind of like my dining room, they typically correlate red with Christmas. So we want to downplay that. We want to take Christmas out so that it actually feels like winter.
Yes.
So when you're decorating for winter, you have to think, okay, I don't typically see red in the winter. When you look out your window, what do you see? Okay. And so for us today, I can tell you, I can see a sea of white. It's just
blue.
And blue.
There's blue out there.
Which I've showed you guys our pond, but it's a sea of white. And honestly, everything, there's no leaves in Missouri. I don't know where you guys live, but here there's really honestly just birds. I can see birds. I can see evergreens. I can see things like that. It's just a sea of white right now, honestly, because we just had a snowstorm.
Yes.
But typically when you think of winter, what do you think about? Do you think about skiing? You think about snowflakes. You think about, and they're still glitzy. I think about candlelights for some reason. Because
I think of like polar bears and like foxes and like all of those critters that are outside.
They're outside trying to get their way through the winter. So put away your red, and that will help you distinguish that it's actually winter and not Christmas. So that's your number one tip. Number two, declutter your space. Okay, guys, this is a big one for me because after the holidays, I know that it feels like our house feels very, very bare, okay? But we have to kind of get down and get dirty with it because honestly, we have all the things going on. We have extra food, extra things, extra people in our house.
In and out.
Yes. And what happens is we have the everyday stuff and then we get these wonderful gifts and we're like, our closets are full. Our house feels very, I don't know, just overtaken.
Yeah, I just
the
feel
holidays.
like it's always just like, feels like overwhelming, like disarray. Like there's nothing like organized, I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah.
So number two, we are going to talk about decluttering. If you know me, on January, the very first thing that we talk about is decluttering and organizing and purging. So how does that look like and what does that look like for you guys? We have some tips for that in the Elegant community of how to do that, like a 5-minute timer. You don't have to do it all at once. If you're putting away your Christmas, we want you to really think about what winter is versus putting everything away. But another thing is we really want you guys to take time and really dig in and clean out drawers, clean out closets. Some of the spaces that we don't think about cleaning out is like, for instance, for me, it was like just honestly organizing my silverware. I don't know about you guys, but we entertain a lot. We're using silverware a lot. And I was like, this is miserable when you get in there and you can't find all the silverware. So just organizing your silverware drawer, we show you how, we show you what we buy and how to purchase that. So that is so important. So January, we want to talk about organizing and decluttering your home.
Yes. And
Simplify.
This week we are talking about the kitchen, which I don't know about you guys, but ours gets hit hard during the holidays.
It does.
From about October until now, we are in it constantly. So it's really important to make sure your pantry is able to find the ingredients you have, get through the stuff that you have, and just be able to be like, okay, I'm going to open up this drawer and it's going to open completely and nothing's going to fall out of it. And you know exactly what's in there. So that's pretty important.
I got to be really honest. There's one area that I went last night. We were cooking in the kitchen. Jason and I and Lexi were cooking. And I gotta tell you, I opened it up and I thought, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I would even hate for someone to come to my house and see that this is so unorganized. I know, it happens to me too. I do the same thing. I live the same way you guys do. We entertain the same way. So decluttering and organizing, and stay tuned. I'll be showing you that area. And it was honestly where our pots and pans were.
It's bad.
It's
bad. Well, like when you open it, like
so
a
bad.
pot might fall out, or like you have to like lift up 3 to get the one that you want. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's
But,
just kind of like
you know.
your Tupperware drawer. I mean, where do those lids go? I don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, so
Like no clue.
there's that. Okay, so number 3. We're on number 3.
Yes.
Keep all the greenery out for display. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys, some of you, if you're like me, all the Christmas is down. But we really want to talk about the different things. It kind of goes back to taking the red out of the decor and what to leave out. A lot of women really struggle, and men struggle with what to leave in your home and what to take out. So number 3, leave all the greenery. If it doesn't have red on it and it's just sparkly and it's snow glazed, you definitely want to keep that out. That is something that is going to be filler for your home. And you don't have to keep absolutely every piece of it, but we want the main places, which are, we're talking about your mantles. We want to definitely have something on your dining room table. These are areas that we always do. And we talk about trays because trays are really big. We use trays everywhere in our houses.
I love trays.
So we're going to talk about where to put trays at. If you don't really want everything all out everywhere, we're going to talk about trays. But those are the 3 places we're going to talk about in this winter workshop. And I think it'll inspire you and give you some creativity, but definitely want to keep some of that greenery out because it's foliage, and it's honestly what you look outside your window and you see. We always have greenery. So
let's talk about examples of what that could be. I think that could be like a potted evergreen tree.
Yes.
Or it can be like white poinsettias that are like frosted or like kind of glittery.
Yes.
It's like the kind of florals, greeneries, just the potted plants that you can see and you're like, okay, this doesn't immediately scream Christmas. It can be like greens, whites, blues.
Just take the red berries
creams.
out of it, maybe.
Yes. You could even add blueberries instead of having red.
You're going to see that. You're going to see that today and the next couple of days for our winter workshop is what we're going to keep out. And so anytime you have a beautiful garland that has anything that has a little bit of snow flocked, or maybe it doesn't have snow flocked, we're talking about little picks. A lot of you guys have bookcases. Leave the picks out, okay? So definitely those are the kind of things that we want to definitely keep out because it screams screams winter out instead of Christmas. So, okay. So number 4.
Number 4, add elements of nature. So if you're going outside, you can find like birch logs. I love birch logs during the winter. I think they're so pretty. They're just white. They look fresh. And they're just kind of a warm, natural element that I just love seeing. So you can put them on your mantle. You can drape them across a tray. You can even put them in like, okay, so if you have a fireplace, a lot of the old fireplaces have the spot where you can put wood. You can put them in there. You can stack them in there. That's another pretty way to use those.
That is definitely, and in a lot of the workshops that we talk about, if you're new here, we talk about using elements that are outside and bringing them in. I have literally taken, which my neighbors probably think I'm crazy, sorry Pat, but I'm always taking, tree limbs and using those and then putting garlands and picks with them and then putting a little bit of light and ribbons and all those things. And it's so pretty, but it's just very stunning. It's something that you'd pick out of your yard. It's inexpensive. It's very inexpensive because everybody has them. And honestly, I'm always looking for a good limb. So I might be driving down the road. This is kind of crazy. And I see how to buy or not to buy it. You just basically take it. It's a limb. And I'm like, oh, that's the perfect limb. It has branches, but it's very compact. So those are the things that we want to show you and we want you to keep in your home. And we've also talked about, what are they? The driftwoods.
Yes.
The driftwoods, we talked about that in the fall at our fall workshop. Using driftwoods can give you elements and also it gives you heights and different dimensions on that. And we'll go more into that as we decorate.
When she's doing this, she means that you can like stack them on top
Stack
of each
them.
other. And this is her explanation of stacking the limbs.
I talk with my hands. Years and years of doing it and honestly trying to explain it. And I also want to mention that I've done this, I've done interior design for I don't know how many years. And I hear women, I don't know where to begin. I don't even know how to do that. We give you a step by step way to incorporate these into your homes, okay? We don't want you just to sit here and look at, like Instagram and Pinterest and then be like, I don't know how to do that. We don't want that to happen.
Or you don't know where they got all of the stuff that they're using in their video.
Yes, we want you to be able to watch us. You can even watch it on a video or watch look at the pictures or whatever. We want you to stop it and then we want you to incorporate it into your house and you know exactly how to do that.
Yes.
And that we do that a lot. We do that every week in our Elegant community. And I know we talk about the community a lot, but we just really want you to be informed of there. If this is something that you want, get in.
Yeah, there's no reason why you can't join us.
I don't know why. I have a little cold. It's starting to go away, but it's still there. So I apologize.
It is winter. Yesterday I was outside for 2 hours with the kids sledding. So,
so
just waiting for mine to come.
Yes.
Okay, so that was number 4.
Add
number
nature.
5.
Yep. Oh, no, we're on 5. Sorry.
Yeah, we're on 5.
Sorry.
Add textures.
Add the textures.
So you need to be able to layer elements into your home. So you need to be able to layer like blankets, like throw blankets.
Throw blankets. Pillows. That's a very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I even like pictures. Like if you put like a mirror and then layer a picture on top of it, you can just switch that picture out seasonally and keep that mirror up. And that's another great layer. And it just adds more visual depth in your home. So you can go through and see it and be like, wow, that looks really nice if you had that. And you're like, actually, no, I just changed it.
Another layering thing that I talk about all the time are trays. We love to use trays because you can actually put them everywhere. We're going to go into where you can put those today, but that's another layer for us. And another layer is battery operated candles. If you haven't heard me say this, you will hear me say that today during all of our ways of talking about, how to make a beautiful tray. If you don't have battery operated candles, I don't know why. It's okay. This is your permission to go out and get some. This is your freebie. Go out and get some. So it's a layering technique. So we talked about different elements, elements outside. We talked about different things like nature things that you can layer into this, which is like your garlands, your picks, your things like that, your snowflakes. But battery operated candles are just a must, especially this time of the year when everything is dead. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of depressing. And then we had these beautiful full houses that lit up at night, and honestly, they welcomed us. The warmth and the textures and stuff always. And then guess what? Want, want, want. It's over.
Now they're gone.
And now they're gone. And now everybody's like, what is a textured layer? What actually gives you some warmth back is those candles on a battery operated timer. I love that because if you're like us, it's 5 o'clock and it's dark. I mean, pitch dark. And I love to come home to a house that has lamps and textures of battery operated candles. So that's a must, okay? So.
Honestly, and one of my favorite things is we put timers on our lamps, so then when we come home, they automatically click on, and then you're just greeted with we love a lamp in front of a window. So when you're driving up to our house, you can see our lamp lit up. So it's just so warm and welcoming. So
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of scared of the dark. I'll be honest.
I hate the dark. I'm honest about it. I'm scared of the dark. I don't like being in the dark. I never have. My fiance's dad, we went to his cabin, his lake cabin, and I was like, Jesse, do you have another nightlight? And he's like, I mean, I can find one. And I was like, that'd be great. Thank you. I do not like the dark.
She gets that from me. People come to my house or then they drive by, they're like, are your lamps always on? Yes.
Pretty much,
If it's dark, my lamps are on. Now, would I want you to do that? If it's honestly like a day that was snowy the other day, I leave our lamps on because I just feel like it gives it an ambiance, it gives it a warmth in the room.
Yes.
And there's nothing prettier than driving by a house that has a big pretty lamp in the window. It just gives you a warm, welcoming feel. And I love that. I love setting the tone for that. So, that's another layer. And battery operated candles can do the exact same thing for you. Taking down the Christmas trees, if you don't have the twinkle, you can have them in battery operated candles, which stay tuned. You guys will see that this week. So
I just want to recap real fast. We had 5 tips for winter decor. 1, put away all of your reds. 2, declutter your space. 3, keep the greenery out for display. 4, add elements of nature. And 5, add textures. And these are great ways to make your house feel welcoming, warming, and more like you right after the holidays when everything goes down and it looks like you don't live in your house anymore.
Which is not what we want. We want you to know. And why we do this in the beginning is because it gives you an idea of what you're going to actually want to look for. If you're out shopping, which we're going to show you some of our finds that we have found after the holidays, amazing time to take note. But if you're out shopping or you're out just shopping your own home, what do you keep out? We get this all the time. It's like, what are we going to use? So now you kind of have an idea of, honestly, of what you're going to keep out. So if you have any questions, leave them below. We'll be answering those. Today at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Set your timers. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. We are going to be back showing you how to decorate a beautiful tray for your home. And I really think this is so important if you guys can do that. If you can't, it'll always be on replay right here. So if you can't be here, if you're at work or you're driving or you're doing your thing, you can always watch all of these videos. Make sure you share, like, and comment for a chance to win. And who doesn't want to share this with their friends and family, right? Right? But always make sure that you know that we can always watch these in replay. Even in the community, we do that at the same thing. We always let you watch this on replay. You can always stop it, decorate with us, play it some more. That's what we do. And that's so helpful. Step by step. We want you to
Yes.
have a step by step. I know I use my hands a lot. This is a good thing though. I promise you, when you leave this workshop, you will have a clear vision of how to decorate your
Yes.
home for winter. So
It's very exciting.
it's
Yes.
very exciting. So stay tuned, guys. We're coming back here at 2:00, and hope to see everybody there. So be
Yes.
back at 2. Bye.
Bye.